Zoe, look.
Oh, wow.
Look.
Oh, David. Have you looked at the deck? Maybe you just open the door. It's like a...
And our screen door is not intact. I opened the door. My dad didn't put the screen door up, so the snow is literally at our front door, so. One this morning. But and
Mia, back up, because the snow is coming in. No, that's not what we're gonna do.
so now you're gonna act
No,
concerned.
that's not. Oh my.
Oh.
It's still snow.
And
the plow has been through.
And it's covering up.
Not lie.
I'm gonna go out and play with the snow so my viewers can see it.
Alright, not you.
Vlog, as you saw or seen, it is snowing. We are currently going through a winter storm right now. It is January 3rd. If I didn't say that, I keep forgetting. And I'm about to go play in the snow. I'm about to just film a vlog. I'm just about to film a vlog and just see what the day holds for us during this lovely snow day. But what was I getting ready to say? So we had a snowstorm. It literally started this morning, like at 1 a.m. It's literally been snowing ever since. It's now 12:45 p.m. Girl, and it is so deep. They said we was about to get like what 2 to 4 feet of snow, or no, they probably said like 2 to 4 inches. But it's definitely deep. I was out there this morning and it was deep. All right, so snow OOTD is I have on some sweatpants, some leggings for extra protection, some extra warmth, you know what I'm saying? I got these extremely fluffy socks that I got for Christmas. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I do have a heavy coat. Heavy, did y'all catch that? I said heavy, not heavy. Heavy. Maybe I should just put this up here. No, that's too tall. I was gonna walk out in this, but you know how I expressed earlier, I don't like coming on camera looking like a bum most of the time because I can, you know. I was thinking about taking a cute little snow picture, but I don't know how that's gonna go. Snowing. It's snowing a little too serious out there right now. And you know, I mean, we're gonna see if we can fit one in, but I don't know. What's it giving? I really don't know. Oh, you know what it is? I look like my little character off of Animal Crossing. That's what I look like. I just want y'all to see. You see this? I hope y'all can see how deep this is. Look at my boot. Stops like right here. Yeah. All right, look. I feel like I'm about to go hunting the way I'm holding this thing. Somebody asked me where I live at. I'm gonna say Aspen. Y'all know I used to live in Germany. This ain't nothing to me. This is my baby. Her first extreme snowstorm. I mean, she's been in snowstorms, but not this extreme. All right, I'm back in the house. I kind of want to take a picture. I look cute, but sorry about the snow content. I hope it was enough because really, like, everything is covered. It's been snowing on and off. Like, it's not really like any cute icicles or kids playing around. It's 5:57. The snow hasn't gone anywhere. I mean, the plows have gone by and they've plowed most of the snow away off of the road, but I mean my neighborhood road, but it's still a lot of snow. It's still a lot of ice and stuff, and I'm supposed to be working tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna contact my managers and be like, It's not about to happen. They shut down 95, the interstate. My coworkers who were at work, who went to work today, they said that it was like the roads were so bad. A lot of people were stuck in the middle of the parking lot, and like just come into the center, they seen a lot of cars just like stuck, and people had to like abandon them and go somewhere else because people were trying to like drive in inclement weather. It's supposed to be freezing this whole night. I have to get up at like 6 in the morning, leave by 7. And you know, that's still really early. The sun is barely even out by that time. So I highly doubt the snow will be gone. So yeah, I might have to call out tomorrow.
I-95 in the Occoquan Woodbridge area, there's no electricity running to the traffic light. And there are about 120,000 Dominion customers in Northern Virginia alone that don't have any electricity. Tires spin, but the drivers aren't getting anywhere. This is how deep the snow is here in the Woodbridge area. This is what we've been dealing with. Hours and hours of this thick, wet snow. Already responded to more than 1,000 crashes and stranded vehicles, a number expected to climb over the next several hours.
Sprayville Road in Prince George's County earlier today. Car after car making little progress on a road that was unforgiving. Cars were sliding off the roads, and at times drivers found themselves involved in fender benders.
They're stuck.
Mike, the FedEx driver, told us
if somebody's stuck in front of you, you can't go around them. Y'all, so I just got done working on some documents and stuff. So now what I'm about to do, before it gets dark, I am going to attempt to see how the roads are, because my center for work was closed today due to power outages still. Now they want us to, I work tomorrow morning, so they want us to see if we can try to go to work, and I'm gonna see how the roads are looking like. You know, if there's no power, if there's still no power at my center, we can't go anyway, because we have to have power. But I'm gonna see how the roads are, because it is 4:44 right now. At 5 it gets dark, so you know when it gets dark everything's gonna freeze. So you know, the snow and ice really isn't gonna be going much after that. So yeah, my dad always does this. Put it right in the street, since y'all plowed it right next to my car. Like you forgot. To make the story short, I am tired of shoveling, so let's just see what we can do.
Yeah.
Hey Dad, I'm not shoveling anymore. See if the roads are okay.
Listen, what time do you want you to come in?
8.
If you want, I mean, I can have your car cleaned off before you leave. That's not a problem.
I mean, I
But
guess.
you're gonna have to drive real slow.
Okay. See how things are.
We can go riding around in my truck.
Okay, we can go riding around.
You wanna go riding around in my truck?
Yeah.
We can. You are not driving the truck.
Why not?
You are not.
How you like that? Should have brought my shovel. This isn't going the way I thought it was gonna go. I didn't get most of the snow away from my car. I didn't get most of it off of my car, and it's getting dark, so should have known, but A for effort. I tried, so we just gonna have to see what happens tomorrow. next morning, and I am currently like trying to forward and back my way out of my spot, out of the street right now. My dad shoveled off my car this morning, but it's still large amounts of snow around me. Like, my car is barricaded in snow still. And I want to see how it looks like, because if I want to go to work and help them out, I need to see how stuff is. So yeah, I'm currently, you know, I don't know what you call it, but I'm like trying to, I don't know. But make sure y'all put y'all seatbelt on. Are you really doing something to me? Are we doing something? If I get up out of this, you know we're gonna put this on the resume, right? Oh. And we on the road. We putting that on the motherfucking resume. I know y'all seen that. Oh, I'm too psyched. I gotta call my dad after that and tell him I pivoted right out of that spot. Alright, so there's still a lot of snow. A lot of cars in the driveway. A lot of people didn't go to work today. Shit, I don't blame y'all. Nothing is going on. Shit. Alright, so the road I am on is mostly clear, but there's like ice patches here and there, and I want to get off of it. Like, it's so much snow, you can't even pull into somebody's driveway to back out, you know what I'm saying? Here come this car trying to go all fast behind me. I'm not speeding. Like, look at all this ice. Oh my god, we gotta get off here. We gotta get up off here. We have got to get up. Yeah, I bet you back up now. Oh, we gotta turn around. We gotta turn around. Like, if you want to go around something, half the time you can't, because cars are coming. And these neighborhoods that are to the sides, their roads are iced over, so I don't feel comfortable pulling in and backing out. This is why I say, if it's inclement weather and you don't feel safe, just don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere to work or anywhere. Just stay in the house. Like, use your best judgment. It's okay. Like, hella trees all in the road. Like, it's in another abandoned car. Might have to just do a turn in the middle of the road because, you know, I can't turn off anywhere else. I'll check back in with y'all in a minute. I'm approaching a light. Finally, so girl, I'm about to be like, take me home. Anybody behind me? No. Get me up out of here. Get me out of here before I make any turn of any sort. Starting next turn. Back home, y'all. I did not go to work, first of all, because those people, it's just too much. Like, it's just not worth it. I didn't even get to film it because it was just so ridiculous. So let me tell y'all. So driving on the roads is not hard. It's more so because the roads are still hazardous, and with the conditions, people are driving crazy. And most of the traffic lights are off. So you have to do a lot of like just finding out when you can go, and like just the pressure of being on the road with like other impatient people. Like I work in a very busy like place, town in where I am. So in the entranceway when you go, it's like two turn right lanes, and then there's two straight lanes, and then there's two left lanes, and then there's like two other intersections, like one on the other side, and then one straight across. And you know, it's another one, so it's really four different intersections, and they all have like 6 lanes. So when I'm entering, it wasn't really that bad because I had to just turn right, and the farthest right lane was blocked off by snow. So everybody had to turn out of the outer one. And when I tell you, people were just turning just to turn, they were just turning. Like people were making illegal U-turns, and I was like, because you know, since there's no traffic lights, everybody thinks they have the right of way. Like nobody is trying to wait. It's hard to be careful when it's hella cars and people are just not trying to be considerate. So turning right, that wasn't a problem. So now I'm driving and like most of the traffic lights are off. And that's just low-key dangerous because, you know, I'm trying to be careful, but then people behind me are like honking at me because I'm going slower. They're swerving in front of me. And you know, there's snow, there's ice, so you might have to merge onto lanes, and you got to be careful. And you also have to be able to look out of if there's traffic coming when those traffic lights aren't on. Because like I said, since the traffic lights are off, everybody thinks they can just go. So there's a main intersection right across from my job, right? It's just right across. And there's 2 left lanes, you know, like 3 straight lanes or 4, and then you can turn right at another lane. And it's still a very busy intersection. That's why they have all those traffic lights. So it was literally right across from my job. And me and this man were sitting in the turning lane, and it was hella cars. Like the turning lanes are very wide. This isn't like you know, the turning lane is like right here, and then the center is like just right here, like it's just like a quick like little U-ey. No, like it's right across the street, literally across the street. So you have to really be careful, but it's hard to be careful when everybody is going. It's busy even when the traffic lights are on, so just imagine, like I'm trying to explain this the best way I can, but just know it's busy. So me and the man were just sitting there in the turning lane because it's like, when can we go safely? Because like I said, there's cars coming towards us. They're not gonna stop. There's cars on the other side of us who are going straight across from us. They're not trying to stop. There's people doing illegal U-turns everywhere. There's people who are turning to go to cross right in front of us. It was an absolute mess. And that man was just sitting there, and I didn't even blame him because like you gotta go when you're safe. So I ended up like going straight, and I had to like turn, and I did a U-turn somewhere because I didn't feel comfortable turning out of there. I was gonna see if I could just turn into my job and just see like, okay, like I made it here. Is this okay? No. And then there's no other way you can go because there's other back roads I can take to my job, but they were all iced up. So this is the main entrance way to my job, but it's the busiest entrance way to my job, if that makes sense. So I ended up doing a U-turn somewhere because at this point I'm like, I don't know. So I go back, I drive all the way back to where the entranceway was, where I first was, where I had to turn red. Now I have to turn left. And you know, when you have to turn left, the lane's just not right there. You have to go all the way across. Like you basically have to yield, but I don't know what I'm yielding to. It was hella cars going. Like I said, the turning lanes go all the way across. So I was not trying to block the intersection. And the inner left lane was already like piled with snow on it. First of all, people were literally climbing on top of the snow with their cars, turning out of it. So I'm like,
Okay.
so I'm in a turning lane. I'm trying to figure out what to do because there's cars going everywhere. Like, it's not even any sort of direction. Like, people are just going. Like, the people who are going forward are just going. The people who are going straight across, they're treating it like it's like the floor is lava. Like, they're just booking it like double dutch. Like, whenever they can go, they can just go. People are making illegal U-turns in the snow and stuff like that. And I was sitting in the lane because I was trying to make sure, if anything, I was safe because I didn't want to block the intersection and potentially be hit. So I was sitting there and I was trying to see if I could judge how traffic was going to be, if I can, like, you know, turn safely from that lane. And there was this work car behind me, this work truck behind me, this man behind me, and he started honking at me, and I started honking right back at him. I was like, burr, 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 burr. Like, if he was so much in a rush, he could have just went in the lane next to me, even though it was already snowed on top of. But if he was really trying to get somewhere, he could have just turned out that lane out of there if it was that serious, if he really needed to go somewhere. And it's like, don't honk at me. Don't honk at me. Like, all of these lights are off. Like, I'm trying to be careful. Like, where you gotta be after a snowstorm? It was just like my anxiety was so high. Like, I'm like behind the wheel like this, like just trying to figure out when I should go. This car behind us got tired of waiting, so she got in front of me and was literally, because these cars are literally going into the intersection, just like going all the way into the intersection. Because, you know, like with the turning lanes, they have like the dotted lines to guide you while turning. They were sitting in that. They were literally blocking the intersection, watching the cars coming and judging when they can pull out. And I didn't want to do that because you're blocking the intersection. Like I said, people were just going. Like, these people don't care if they see you driving or not. And I was like, I didn't know we was doing that, but okay. So eventually I just had to, I just inched up a little bit and I just pulled out when I could. That's the best I could do. But child, that gave me so much anxiety. After I did that, I was like, I'm staying home, because I left out at it was 8 in the morning when I left out, and that part of town is extremely busy. It's extremely busy, and there was a good amount of people on the road, and I had anxiety just doing a test drive. Like, I don't want to wait until 10, or if I get off at 3 when it's extremely busy, and then I don't know what to do, if those traffic lights are on or not. And then on top of that, you know, most of the roads and the lanes are covered, but you don't see that until you're driving for a while, or until you just see cars just move, you know. And it's like, I'm trying to drive slow and I'm trying to be cautious, and then people are still tailgating me, trying to get me to go fast, it was a mess. It was a mess. It was a mess. I give the roads with the ice on it about 6 out of 10, but the blacked out traffic lights, that's what killed it, because it's not more so the snow being on the ground and stuff, it's more so the traffic lights being off at these big intersections and people just not being cautious. Everybody's just going. That is what's throwing me off. So no, I got home, I told my dad, and he was like, yeah, if you don't feel comfortable going, just don't. Because it's not worth it. I tried. I was trying to see how it was, because, you know, I really do want to try. I wanted to try, but that's not... Being on the road with stuff like that, that's just not... It's not worth it, because now I'm not... how am I... I'm not even... At this point, I'm not even worried about the snow. I'm worried about me getting into a car accident because people are just driving crazy. That's what I'm scared of. So that, like I said, it's just, I'm gonna enjoy my little day in the house, because that right there, I'm not doing it. Okay, so I'm about to warm up. Ooh! Oh my god, I'm so glad I got that on camera. It's not safe. I'm about to go warm up my car. The snow is melting a little bit, so you see right in here my car, just imagine all of this was just high snow. This is my car, and it was just sitting on top of it, and now it's not. Alright, so this is the finished product. Sorry about my mirror, but I got on my black FAQS scrubs today. One of my favorites, in my hair and a side swoop ponytail. Doesn't really matter what it looks like now because I'm gonna put a work hat on. My Apple Watch, y'all like it? It's like gold, but really rose gold. My boyfriend got it for me. Ooh, I'm about 7 minutes out, and the roads are actually pretty good. A lot of the snow has melted, so a lot of the ice that was in the road that was making it hard to drive yesterday is pretty much gone now. I'm not in the busy side of town yet, but I'm about to be. All right, so I'm in the busy side of town, and the lights are working, which is really good. But one of the lanes is the farthest right turning lane is snowed over, and there's still some snow on the road in the lanes next to me. But it's better than yesterday, because yesterday they were not on, and these people at this intersection were just turning and driving, not even being cognizant or even caring. So all right, so I gotta make this short, but I got to work. Obviously I have a white coat on because it's cold outside. There's already a line around the center. I guess since, you know, most of the snow is gone, people are going back to what they usually do. It's gonna be busy, but it's okay. We're gonna have a good day. We're gonna have a good day. So this is my surgical cap. I wear it when I wear my real hair out because ain't nobody sweating out the silk press. Things are definitely going back to how they were before this snowstorm. People are like a lot more mobile now. We opened at 8, and I think we've already seen like about 70 or 80 people. Like a good, like maybe like 37 or 40 people waiting to get pulled to be triaged, and then there's a good like 50 who are in E-Reg, meaning that they already signed in on the kiosk and they haven't officially gotten registered for us to triage them. So it's busy again.